Have you ever wondered why emotional people often seem to face more challenges, criticism, or spiritual attacks? Why the very thing that makes your heart tender also seems to make life feel heavier at times? The truth is, God has created sensitive hearts for a purpose, but the enemy recognizes their power. Emotional people feel deeply, love intensely, and notice spiritual realities more clearly, and that can make them a target for opposition. I remember a young man named Michael who was naturally empathetic and deeply moved by the struggles of others. Every time someone around him was hurting, he felt it in his own heart. As he tried to walk faithfully, he faced unexpected discouragement at work, misunderstandings from friends, and even subtle spiritual attacks that left him exhausted. He wondered if being emotional was a curse. Over time, he realized that his sensitivity was exactly what God wanted to use, and the enemy was trying to discourage him because of it. The Bible teaches that God values tender hearts, but the enemy seeks to exploit them. In 1 Peter 5:8, we are warned, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour." Emotional people, because of their openness and compassion, are often more aware of spiritual battles and therefore more likely to encounter opposition. But this does not mean weakness. It is a sign that your heart is alive and God is at work within you. Sensitive hearts are naturally inclined to pray, reflect, and empathize, which draws the enemy's attention. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." The enemy may try to amplify fear, doubt, or discouragement in emotional individuals, but God remains close to them, offering protection, guidance, and comfort. Every challenge faced by a tender heart is an opportunity to grow stronger spiritually. Spiritual attacks can take many forms: critical words from others, feelings of overwhelm, or unexpected trials that seem heavier than they should be. Yet, these experiences are not meaningless. They refine the heart, increase dependence on God, and teach resilience. Emotional people, because they feel so deeply, are uniquely equipped to persevere and develop a profound trust in God that those with hardened hearts might struggle to reach. Hebrews 4:15 reminds us, "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin." This shows us that even intense emotion does not lead to failure in God's eyes. On the contrary, it is an opportunity to walk in obedience and strength despite inner turmoil. So if you are an emotional person and feel attacked, discouraged, or overwhelmed, remember that your sensitivity is a gift, not a flaw. Guard your heart, rely on God, and recognize that the enemy often targets tender hearts because they carry great potential for love, compassion, and spiritual impact. Your feelings are not a weakness. They are a sign of a heart God can use powerfully. God bless you.